We do have two questions that I think are really good and relevant. One of them is, since we have folks on the call that are single RevOps, experts in their company, sort of jack of all trades, and then we have folks that have large teams, and that's part of a normal evolution. So this really relevant question is, how do you define your team's groups? Example, enablement systems, ops leads. So I know, Justin, you've got a very sizable team. Some of that structure you inherited. And how do you think about how the team is organized?
So again, my team, I won't take too long on this question because my team is not in RevOps. It really supports the RevOps function. But we've got and the way we do it is our enterprise applications team, which is made up of Salesforce developers, Marketo developers, etc., also has a very strong product management mindset, which I know we're going to talk about later in the call. And so we've got a few managers who are really link arms with other parts of the revenue organization to make sure that we're working well with them. But I think I'll be interested to hear what the other panelists have to say about the team structure.
Yeah, how about you, Kate?
Sure.
So how do you define your team's groups?
So we have, on my team, I have sales enablement, which is newer. That's not something that I inherited when I came in. So that was something that we were able to get, which is huge. We had an analyst and a manager of sales operations who handled everything. I mean, it was kind of like a catch-all position. That's forecasting, that's comp plans, that's any sort of analysis, dashboards, reporting. They kind of covered everything. And then we have a systems person, which I also was able to get. So the sales enablement and the systems person, because we all know that if you own Salesforce, it's not just your teams, it's anyone that's connecting into that with other applications and software that you have to play a part in. So we just were able to prove that it was too much and we needed someone dedicated to that. Plus, like, how do you keep on top of all of the upgrades and making sure that you're continually looking at vendors? There's new ones popping up all the time, and now we're seeing real consolidation. So to make sure you have the right ones. So that's kind of how my team is made up. I've been able to add 2 more people, which has been fantastic. And something that also is great is that we support a global team, and we have a sales operations person in every single office, which is, I mean, I can't tell you, I've been sales ops for a long time, and that's never, ever been the case. It's been like 2 or 3 of us in the headquartered office. So that has also been fantastic. And I feel bad telling you guys this because I've been in your place. I know what it's like, and you can fight and fight and fight, and it's really hard to prove, but we have a case system that we use that we built in Salesforce. And that's what's enabled us to get to this point, is we're able to prove is like, all right, company, you are asking us to do all of these things. We only have this much manpower. So if you want us to be able to take on more, then we need to have more people. And we've been using cases to kind of help us measure that. But so that's my team setup. And luckily we're global. And I feel bad for sharing this because I know it's really hard. I've been there.
Yeah. Heidi, did you want to?
Yeah, we do the same. We use Jira, and we actually log our time and type of where we're spending. The type of reporting or integration or whatever need it comes by. So the one thing I've noticed being newer to SecurityScorecard is that operations, like we've seen almost everywhere, it becomes a catch-all. And I'm really trying to delineate and focus each role and responsibilities so that people essentially also don't burn out. There is so much to do always, as we all know, in hypergrowth. And in order to make the best impact and the right impact and the most productivity and scalability, you do need to make sure that you have your top 3. You focus on those, and then everything else will be secondary. And I know it's so much easier said than done. But we really do try to keep, all right, BI requests, go to this person. Salesforce integrations, go to this person. Anything quote related goes to this person. And I think it helps streamline the communication internally, as well as just the roles and responsibility. They know what they can and can't do, and it enables and empowers the individual on your team as well.
Yeah.